Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Elliot, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, kindly do that right now. Click on it, hit the subscribe button right now in order to have prompt alert whenever I drop any video like this. Today we'll be talking about peptic ulcer, and if you have peptic ulcer, then this is for you. And if you don't have it and you are experiencing certain signs and symptoms like what I'm coming to mention now, then you should reconsider your decisions and then take whatever I'm coming to say now into due consideration. So what is peptic ulcer? In a layman's view, I can say that it's simply when there is some form of a wound or a sore in your stomach. This wound or sore is caused by an organism called Helicobacter pylori or H. pylori, which enters the stomach through the mouth. What these organisms do is to create holes within the stomach. So once they create holes, acid contents in your stomach tend to penetrate through the holes. And once you don't eat, these acid contents are going to, instead of acting on food, they'll be acting on the lining of your stomach. And that is very, very painful. This is why it is very advisable to eat on time. So you can eat morning, afternoon, and evening. So such a wound in your stomach is like any other wound. It means that if it doesn't heal properly, it means that it's going to bleed, and with time, once the bleeding continues for some time, it's going to, we call it perforation. Okay, so it's like you have a balloon or a car tie that eventually there's a little puncture in it. Okay, so it means that the acid contents in your stomach is going to pour out, and the pain is very, very unbearable. You understand? So let's quickly touch on some few things you need to do when you have peptic ulcer, and few things you need not to do when you have peptic ulcer, and then the signs and symptoms that indicates that you have peptic ulcer disease. So let's quickly look at some of the signs and symptoms. So one of the signs and symptoms you're likely to experience is vomiting and then abdominal pain. Sometimes when you visit the loo, you realize that the poo-poo is dark in color. Okay, so those are the signs and symptoms, and then the things that should prompt you that you are likely to have peptic ulcer. And then the pain is very, very unbearable. Sometimes after eating, when food falls into your stomach, you feel pain. And then sometimes too, if you don't eat as well for some time, you feel pain. So you get to realize that those who feel pain when they eat, they tend not to eat at all, because once they eat, they'll feel pain. So such people, they begin to lose weight. And those who feel pain only when they are hungry tend to eat a lot. So you realize that after eating, they feel the pain goes down. So such people, you see them gaining weight because they have to eat a lot to avoid the pain. So let's quickly go on to some of the things you need to do, some of the food you need to eat, and some of the food you need not to eat when you have peptic ulcer. So if you have peptic ulcer, it means that alcohol is a no-go area. It means you don't have to take alcohol at all. Okay, so if you have peptic ulcer, you need not to eat peppery diet. It means you have to refrain from taking foodstuffs that are peppery. And then spicy meal, you need to put a stop to taking foods that are spicy. And then those who take in painkillers whenever they feel pain, so you realize that there are drugs that controls pain, but when you have peptic ulcer disease, drugs like diclofenac, ibuprofen, and all that, you can't take them anymore. And then once you keep taking them, they are going to cause more pain and worsen your story. They're going to worsen your whole story. So those are things you need to avoid when you have peptic ulcer disease. Okay, so let's look at things you need to foodstuffs you need to take in when you have peptic ulcer disease. So you need to consider things like yogurts, things like oats, sweet potato, wheat, other raw veggies, things that contains fiber, and fruits that are not acidic. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, please feel free to share in the comment section below, and then don't forget to subscribe and then share and then like the video. That is very 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 important. Those are the things that encourages me to do another video and then share a health talk with you. So kindly do that, and then yeah, you can also like and follow my Facebook page and for more health tips. Um, and if you have any information you would like to share, endeavor to do so. Just try to comment in my comment section below. Share all the details you would like to share with me, and I'll be glad to respond. And then yeah, have a wonderful evening. Bye.